you got yourself into a very deep hole that we were able, thankfully, to pull you out of with little to no risk.
The government official is blatantly taking 10 gold and putting them in his pocket. Your interest that's due is 90 gold. Tell you what, I'll wipe that clean if you do a task for me.
What? How can we be of service?
He goes,
You can't quite tell if he's being sincere or not.
Gotcha. He goes, excellent. Okay. Well, we're short on guards. Our staff, there's been a lot of criminal activity lately in the streets. We've been doubling our efforts to crack down on it. We haven't had time to patrol outside the city.
We were out by Straight Street. We saw a brawl outside a bar. It was horrible. I mean, I can't believe that kind of activity is allowed in this city.
So, Leviticus' body goes limp, and I'm coming in. I'm just like, Leviticus, what's wrong with you? I throw him over my back.
Wake up!
I throw him over my shoulder.
Yeah, so you're carrying Leviticus. He faints. He faints from hearing the 91 extra gold that's due.
Yeah.
He ate too many cashews and didn't stay hydrated.
Yeah.
So how does the guard react to my my faux fright and trauma from the street fight in the Straight Street?
The chief says, Straight Street, you say? Just off of Straight Street.
I think that's the road I was. Again, I'm sorry. I don't think we've been formally introduced. My name is Folan Starfield. I am new to the city. I could have my streets wrong. I apologize, but I believe it was Straight Street.
He kind of leans back and he goes, Folan Starfield. That's you.
That's me.
Okay.
Is there something I am known for that I should be aware of?
No, I've just never heard a high elf name before. You are a high elf, are you not?
Absolutely. Noble born.
What brings you to our great city of Reich? High elf.
Well, I'm from the Elven Holdings back east, of course. But it's time for me to broaden my horizons, as it were. Recently had my...
He's got a stone face as you speak to him. You can't read him, is what I'm trying to get at. So continue.
Okay. He says, time to broaden my horizons. Moving a bit west into the human-held territories. New to the city of Reich. Only been here about a week. Looking for ways I can get to know my new community. And Virgil here seemed very in need of some assistance, and was spoke highly of, and decided to offer my hand. And here I am helping him with the red tape. You know how it is.
He nods his head, kind of with a bit of respect towards you after hearing that last part about wanting to help the community.
Mm-hmm.
And
again, with the whole, beloved town guard line, who knows?
Yep, exactly. So he.
What are you doing, John?
Gonad Bladder says, sorry.
Great.
Awesome. All right. So wait, did you come back in, John? Gonad Bladder walks back in?
Yeah, I'm holding Leviticus. I'm telling him he needs to eat more protein, and while thinking this, I let one loose.
Okay. So the guards actually follow you back in, just to keep an eye on you.
Okay.
And the chief guard states, we've been having some trouble outside of our gates. There's been refugees coming in from the outer lands. They have been causing problems. We've allowed them to set up camp outside of our city only because they have nowhere else to go. We are still trying to figure out what to do with them, but since they've moved in, the crime rate in the area has spiked almost exponentially, and we don't have enough guards to take care of this issue. That is
Suddenly, Leviticus jumps in out of nowhere, and nobody knows where he came from. But he says, "Hang on a second," to whoever it is you're talking, and I turn to Gonad Blighter. Is Gonad Blighter here?
Yeah, no, Gonad's Blighter's carrying you. You fainted.
I've been carrying you.
You're on his shoulder.
I just wake up. I just wake up from Gonad Blighter's arms, and I just look at Gonad Blighter. I'm like, so do you understand what exponentially means?
Gonad Blighter, not sure.
That means the numbers get very big very fast.
But I think you need to eat more protein and stay hydrated.
That's good advice. Tell you what, I'll drink more water and eat more animals, and you learn some math.
Sounds like plan.
So while that side conversation is happening, the chief continues to finish explaining. There's a farmer just outside the city. He's been reporting a lot of theft from his homestead, and I would like you to go out there and see what you can find and try and put this to rest. If you are successful in putting this to rest, then your interest will be wiped. If you are not successful at putting this to rest, you will owe me another favor. Is that fair?
It's fair.
We're gonna go catch it. We're gonna go catch a thief.
To what lengths are we allowed or expected to go to put this to rest?
They're refugees.
Can we murder this person?
They're refugees. They are not citizens. As far as I'm concerned, they're lower than dirt.
Well, not uncommon. What's the word? Position. Doesn't agree with it. He just said a not uncommon position.
Yeah. He's very brutal in his tactics.
Yeah. And if it's not a refugee causing the problems?
Bring it to my attention and we'll deal with it as we see fit.
Excellent.
With that, the head guard looks over to the clerk and says, "You've heard everything, make a note of it, and let me know when they've returned."
Oh, and a receipt, please. Thank you.
And the head chief, the captain of the guard leaves, and the clerk writes up a receipt and hands it to Verge. Verge takes it and just shoves it in his pocket, all crinkled. And you guys begin to move out of the location.
I sure am ready to murder something.
So you guys can all just head back to the shop, to the shop, and discuss what your next move is. You guys want to pick up some potions? Do you want to?
We didn't get to it in the conversation specifically, but I'm assuming he gave us the name and location of the said homestead, etc.
He said it's just north, slightly east. It's on the edge of what the city owns, essentially.
And where is the refugee camp in relation to that? Is it near the refugee camp, opposite side?
He says you can't miss it.
No, but I mean, just
yeah, they're next.
Is
to
the
each
camp
other.
over there with that homestead, or is it?
They're right next to each other, or they're maybe 1 kilometer away from each other, so they're close.
Cool, excellent.
So, do you guys want to buy some stuff?
How much gold do we have after that's all said and done, Matthew?
Excuse me.
We paid a total of 200. 91 debt was wiped, pending a successful favor for the town guard.
We have 34 gold and 15 silver.
Okay.
So you got a decent amount of gold.
I don't know what that'll buy us.
I don't think I have a helmet, do I?
No, you don't.
I would like to buy a helmet. Or a shield.
A shield would probably be a better option.
A shield would be a better option for you.
All right.
I'll get a shield, although I do have a great sword. But I am
true. You'll need to get a one-handed weapon if you have a shield.
Yeah, that's true. He does have the axes though, so he could use those axes.
Yeah, you could. A hand axe is thrown or melee, so you could use either one.
So that's your call, John. It's whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I'll get a let's see. Yeah, I'll get a shield and have it on standby in case I need extra defense.
Well, you're going to throw it over your back then, and keep your two-handed sword.
Yeah, I'd like to keep the two-handed sword for high damage, but if I feeling like I need more defense, I'll have the shield and the hand axe. I'll swap back and forth.
Okay, so the shield is going to be 10 gold, and you can go into one of the local stores nearby and pick it up. Verge shows you like the best place to go.
Hey guys, I have 1 gold. I was wondering if I could maybe, seeing as how I did earn the gold in the fight, mostly, if I could borrow some money, somewhere around 9 gold would be nice. Anybody?
I'm sorry. The best I can do is 8.5.
8.5.
Yes, I think 9 gold is doable. Leviticus.
You had me going there for a second.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I mean, personally, I don't need anything. Although I did have to have my shoes cleaned last night. That wasn't cheap. But thankfully, I have a tab open at the establishment that I'm staying at, and they were kind enough to cover it for now.
So somebody needs to subtract 9 gold, and I will add the 9 to my stash.
Well,
and then immediately subtract the 10 because you're buying a shoe.
Yeah, just delete the 1 gold from yours, and then Matt, are you going to give him the 9 gold? Because I think you're the only one who has that kind of money.
Matt's the money keeper right now, so
right. I subtract from 34 to 25.
Okay. So add shield to your inventory, to your equipment, John.
Okay.
Are you going to equip it? Because when you equip it, you get an additional AC.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and equip it.
Remember, you have it equipped. You can't use your big sword.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So you're going to have to sheathe that in the back and use one of your hand axes.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so does everyone kind of have everything that they want? Do you guys want to kind of move on to...
I think I'm good. I don't have anything else really that is pressing at the moment.
Same. I think I'm good.
Okay.
I am also good.
Okay, excellent. So you all get ready to pack up everything and you're ready to leave. So this is obviously Reich, like I explained before.
Mm-hmm.
Where he explained is to the northeast. So the homestead is here.
Here.
Okay, that's not exactly northeast. That's almost due north. But
North,
okay.
yeah. Let's
say no, northeast is the ocean, but okay.
From the road system, it's northeast.
It's northeast. From the crossroads, it's northeast.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
From southwest of there, that's northeast.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And as you guys are kind of walking out, you can't miss it. The big tent city of refugees.
At the crossroads. Basically.
Yeah, at the crossroads. So where would you guys like to go first? Would you like to go to the homestead or go to the refugee camp?
So, Jesse, remembering last night's sting of being my pocketbook being lifted last night, I have no money at this point.
Yeah.
But I have both purses full of rocks this time. And in both of them is a note that just says, F you. Just in case.
Yes. Yes, that's amazing.
It's like really like angry scribbling, like when he's like, show you little. But yeah, I don't care. I think it probably prudent to check in with the farmer first, see if he has any sort of a description of who's been burgling his farm, and figure out the nature of the thefts so that we can go from there. That's my 2 cents.
Everybody
We
else
can go back to the refugee camp afterwards once we have some information, but
what does everybody else think?
Going around the refugee camp being like, has anybody stolen anything from the farmer over there lately? It's not.
Gonad was hired for smashing, not thinking.
Good.
I agree. I agree with Starfield that sounds like a good plan to go see what's going on with the farmer and then see if we can get any clues as to what we're looking for.
Okay.
Gonad Blighter rolls his eyes and at Leviticus's passive-aggressive tone of voice and an inferiority complex in the shadow of Folon Sarfil.
I can't help it that I'm always right, okay? It's a gift. Some people are better at accepting that than others.
Folon Sarfil walks ahead of us, and I grab Leviticus's shoulder and I talk to him about his insecurity. I have a pep talk to raise his morale. Can I roll on like my charisma to raise his morale? Or something.
I mean, I think since it's player to player, I would just say you better hope Matthew's impressed.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you can roll against his will.
Yeah, except there's no will stat in 5e, so.
Well, there's
Persuasion?
Wisdom. I mean, it would be.
Yeah.
It would have to be against wisdom. So if John, you want to roll against his wisdom, then Matt, you have to roll a saving throw. I think, right, Lucas? Is that how you would do it, or?
I would just roll opposed. So I would roll just his. Well, yeah, I guess a wisdom saving throw would be appropriate. Sure.
Not my charisma.
No, you roll your persuasion or whatever.
Okay.
Matt rolls his wisdom.
All right.
Yep.
I'm rolling persuasion now.
Okay, roll persuasion.
I'm clicking on the word wisdom.
Don't worry, we'll tell you if it's wrong. Hey, you got it right. And you got a 23. Hot damn.
Damn, you crit against John. So, John, what were you attempting to do?
I was trying to inspire his low self-esteem and his
And I just
shoulder.
start like
I was trying to work
like keeping like a really.
I was
And
trying
I
to
keep like it just as like a.
You can hear his teeth grinding.
Yeah, and I kind of have like I look angry and like, frustrated, and also some tears starts to come down my cheek a little bit.
I was trying to inspire him on his inferiority complex against the full-on Sarfel.
So, John, you do the exact.
Well, what are you trying to say, Donut Blighter?
Hey man, calm down here. I was just trying to help you
It's
out.
the first time those words have ever been spoken by Gonad Blighter.
It's not like we all don't know what's going on here. Full on is obviously the superior elf person.
Is there a problem back there, gentlemen? Don't make me separate you two.
all the she elves are always looking at full on. They're not looking at you. I'm just trying to help, man. Just calm down.
I just don't say anything. I just keep on walking and pretend I don't even hear him.
Probably a good idea.
All right. So after that little tiff, everyone's just
That episode.
What?
That little episode, he said.
Yeah, that little episode. Everyone's just kind of silent as you guys walk to the land.
Like the tension is just like palpable.
Yeah, it's just. But as you guys walk and you're further away from each other, you guys are kind of cool down a little bit. It's still there, but it's not as bad. Yeah. So you guys come up on the land.
JD, the grid doesn't match.
I know.
God, I can't take it.
I know. Just deal with it. All right. Just deal with it. For
if you hold Alt, you can drop tokens without snapping them to the grid. So
okay,
that will have to do.
Oh.
so do that for right now.
Oh, I see.
What kind of amateur hour nonsense is this?
Oh, man,
Yeah.
that was gonna really throw me off. Thanks for pointing that out.
All right. So anyway, ignore that. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. The grid
All right,
doesn't matter.
we're at the farm. What
Yeah, at the
happens?
farm.
You're at the farm.
We buy it. We bought the farm.
While you're at the farm, it doesn't seem like anybody's around.
Is this the farmhouse area proper?
Yep.
Okay.
So what do you guys want to do?
Folan won't push his way to the front, but he will definitely try to stay near the front, especially to the extent if he needs to basically collar Gonad Blighter and like rein him in about something.
Gonad Blighter would like to do a brisk sprint on the inside of the farm stone walls.
I will sit back and let him blow off some steam. It'll be good for him. To build character.
Okay, so Gonad Blighter is like a dog.
I look around for. Go ahead.
I was going to say,
What?
Gonad Blighter is like a dog when you enter into the area and just starts to
Woo,
sprint.
woo, 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 woo.
Go
He's
ahead.
got the zoomies. He's got the zoomies. Watch out.
Guys, this place is awesome. There's a duck. Holy crap, there's a duck. Hey, little ducky.
And I look at Leviticus and I'm like, would you like to go to the door or shall I?
Tell you what, I'll just go to the door and see if this guy's home. And I go to the door and see if this guy's home.
Okay. I will stay sort of near the gate over here, just out of Gonad's way.
Yeah.
So he doesn't get bowled over, but he'll stay kind of over near the gate.
Okay.
I was standing next to the main residence building, and Gonad Blighter still walking around the perimeter. And like kind of like brushes right up against me, like between me and the building is
Excuse me, coming through. You're on my route. Clear the line. Let's go.
So Gonad Blighter kind of runs right by you, and after that, you're kind of like, oh shit, and then you go and you knock on the door, and as you knock on the door, this door down here opens, and a gentleman walks out, and he sees all these random people in the yard, and he states, "Who are you?"
I look at Leviticus and yeah.
I say we've heard, sir, that you've been having some trouble with some burglars, and we've come out to lend our assistance to try to help you find and right these wrongs.
As you say that, the main door opens in the building, and a man kind of steps out, and he kind of
And shanks Leviticus.
closer to you to kind of move you out of the way. He doesn't shove you, but he just makes it known that he doesn't want you on, like, right up on his door. And he states you're here to assist with the thieving.
At the orders of
Yes, sir, that's
Captain
correct.
Bragnar. Yes.
Oh, you're from the guard.
We're
Guard uniforms.
we're working with them. Yes.
We're this is a cooperation. We're a third party association.
We're the neighborhood watch.
I kind of want to make you roll deception on that, but I'm not going to. He states, "Oh, all right. Well, here, let me show you what those little bastards have stolen from me." And he walks you over to the field just down south here, and you can see that one of the fields is clean pick of food. All the carrots are just gone, and he states they took all my carrots.
Just the carrots.
Yes, they took all of my carrots. How am I supposed to feed my family? The rest of this goes to the city, and the carrots were for my family and I. So how am I supposed to feed my family now?
Perhaps the city will get slightly smaller deliveries of the other things. But that's beside the point.
Yeah, I was gonna say you feed your family only carrots. You might want to diversify your nutrition there, sir. But I understand the problem.
There's like 4 words in that sentence he didn't understand, Matt.
He says, are you going to help me or are you going to lecture me?
Oh, we're definitely here to help.
And also to lecture, but mainly to help.
Lecturing comes free.
Yeah.
Over at the stone wall, the southern stone wall, they see my head and arm poking out over the wall, and I'm waving at them. I'm saying,
Guys, you gotta come see this. There's this awesome giant sword down here with a huge inn on the top of it.
Damn it, John. So I step forward and I say again, my apologies, we haven't been introduced. My name is Fulton Sarfiel. This is Leviticus. And that over there is, we affectionately call him GB. Don't ask for his full name.
Yeah. Or G.
Are you the head of the household then, or?
So I'm going to go back into his accent. This is what he sounded like the entire time.
Okay, all right.
But I forgot to do it.
Okay.
Why, yes. Yes, I am.
Great. Perfect. Is he missing a finger and like an eye and like have a big old beard and
missing teeth and stuff? And
Yeah,
part of his ear is like gone.
Does he have like a gold prospecting rig set up out back?
No.
He
looks over at Leviticus and he goes, It's that kind. They've been taking all my carrots.
What? I say pardon? I say
It's
you're
your
saying that I'm the one that has been taken.
You better get out of here. You're not welcome here.
My kind. Gotcha. Not me, but people that look like me, since we're all the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Sir.
Now, this is a respectable group. The captain of the guard picked us himself. Would you like me to go back and relay your dissatisfaction with the people that he sent to assist you?
He kind of huffs and puffs and he kind of looks around and he sees Gonad better and then looks at you again and he goes, all y'all, it's all y'all's kind coming in here taking all my carrots.
Gonad Blighter looks at him irritatedly and says,
Okay, whatever, Boomer.
Okay, Boomer. I love it.
The farmer again says, it's all your kind. Are you going to help me? Or are you just going to stand there and be useless just like the lot of them?
When was the last time a theft occurred, sir?
Last night. I was sleeping in my bed, and it was like there was nothing outside. It didn't sound like there was nothing out there. And then out of nowhere, little eyes like yours, and he points to Leviticus. Says, I can see him in the field looking straight at my house. And then the next morning, all the carrots are gone.
So you never actually saw them, you just saw eyes. Is that correct?
Right. So you're saying you saw elf specifically? You saw an elf and their eyes.
I saw them little eyes. They were like little demon eyes staring at me. And could you see any other? Sir, could you see any other part of the body other than like the face or anything other than the eyes? He states. He goes on to state that. It was dark out. How am I supposed to see all your kind out here?
Hashtag not all wood elves.
Well, Leviticus, unless you have other questions for our
yeah, was this just one more? Was this the first time you've ever seen who it was that was taking your carrots?
He thinks for a moment, and then he says he brings you over to the smaller field, just over here, And he goes on to say, originally, you guys were taking all these food too. It's all gone now. Y'all just took it close to the road.
So you're saying you've seen elves taking your food before without your permission?
Yes.
Can I roll bullshit?
You can roll an insight check, yeah.
Yeah.
So roll an insight check to see if you believe him.
10.
Does anyone want to assist him?
Yeah.
Does
anybody also want to roll a bullshit?
I mean, I was there with him asking questions as well.
So go ahead and roll. Yeah, roll insight.
As we both kind of just give him the.
Yeah, like what the hell?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Look. And then like Leviticus probably notices that we're like both looking at him like what the, and he's like, oh.
So Lucas, go ahead.
And roll.
Oh, so you're not gonna have Matt roll twice?
Hey.
Oh, actually, yeah, Matt, go ahead and roll again.
Can I roll
again?
Yeah.
Can I roll stealth and I don't know, maybe sleight of hand and see if I can sneak into his house?
Yeah.
While he's distracted by talking to the.
Because that's going to go over exceedingly well.
So let's do this first. Roll in. Oh, you ran. Oh, wow, nice. You got a 21. All right, excellent. He's full of shit. He doesn't know for sure what took or who took his carrots. He's just blaming the refugees because
it's a convenient scapegoat, as it were.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Okay, so John, you're trying to roll a stealth while the barn hand is standing there.
Well, I'm trying to roll a stealth while Full On and Gonad Blighter's talking to the person that they're talking to. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but there's a second person though, and he's in the yard with.
So there's this guy.
Okay.
He's the farm hand. He's kind of been watching from afar all of this go on.
Okay.
You kind of walk over this way.
I'm gonna roll the dice anyways.
For stealth?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, roll.
Boom. Oh, yes.
So you do one of the cartoon sneaks.
Make the little noises too.
Yep.
Yeah. Is there like a xylophone?
You hide behind this cart, and as you like hide behind the cart, the barn hand is just watching you, like
looking directly at you the entire time.
Directly at him, like, what is he doing? And you do one of these like stealth rolls up here and land on your feet. And again, the barn hand is watching you like, what the hell is this guy doing?
Oh, jeez.
So
I was just playing around with you. That's all I was doing. I was just joking. Obviously, I wasn't trying to sneak around. I was just doing a bit, man. Calm down.
Mr. Blighter, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
How is your tracking skill, otherwise known as survival?
I think it's pretty darn good, if I have to say so myself. You want me to click on it?
Well, I just thought maybe you could go for a loop around the perimeter and see if you can find any tracks while we're finishing up our discussion here with our good friend.
I attempt to do exactly that. Click. I got a 17.
Got a 17. Okay.
Is it enough?
So as you kind of walk around the perimeter, you're checking. You notice that there are little tracks. They're not humanoid tracks at all. And as you kind of look at these tracks, you can determine that the thing that was in the area, you don't know what it is, did leave towards the refugee camp, or in that direction.
Okay.
It's got 4 legs.
4-legged.
It was a four-legged animal. I've been telling you this the whole time.
I did hear something, but it ain't sound like no elf to me.
And I hold up the 0 days since freak out sign. I'm just like,
And out of nowhere, you hear a loud screech.
Hey, Nearl. What's up, man? Why don't you like and subscribe? Yo! Yeah, hey, and if you don't know what happened, you can check out over here for the previous episode. Yo! Yeah, and if you want to see what happens next, you can click over here for the next episode. Never. Alright, well, we stream on Twitch, and the links are down below.